right, here we are. Hopefully everything's good. Sounds good on my end, I think. Perfect. Awesome. So we're here for another Friday night live stream, and we are going to be playing Tend. Tend is a flip and write, a verb and write game of all sorts of stuff. It is a ton of things that we're going to be trying to do, a ton of different tasks. And so this game, we are going to be taking on the role of homesteaders that have been working for the Zenith Corporation. And we're going to be going to a brand new alien world. And on this alien world, we're going to be trying to do all sorts of stuff. We're going to try to tend the land, till it, plant some crops, get some animals, go fishing, and just try to do some things to try to get some badges and try to get some medals. And then really just try to get the most points by placing stuff into our cargo manifest and all those kind of things. So this is a heavier flip and write that was released last year, and it actually made my top 5 of the year last year. So I'm very excited to get it back to the table. I played it quite a bit there, back to back for a couple, weeks. And then it kind of sat on my shelf for a little bit. So I'm excited to get back to it. But let's go ahead and go to the top down here, and so you guys can see what we're working with. So we have, if you've ever played a heavier roll or flip and write, kind of like your Hadrian's Wall, the Anarchy, not Three Sisters, but the other one, Fleet the Dice game, any of those ones, what they have in common is they have 2 separate sheets of paper here. And so this one does as well. So we have I believe it's called our farm over here. And then I'm actually not sure what this one's called. I know these are our projects, these are our badges, and then we have our cargo manifest. I don't know if the entire thing has a name, but this is kind of where we'll be spending, putting in resources, spending resources, and then taking those resources off planet, I guess, possibly. I'm not 100% sure on that either. But this is where we're going to be crossing off stuff and just kind of going from there. So, first thing that we have to do here is we do have to create a name for our project. So this is the Tend initiative, right? So we're trying to homestead this planet, or trying to terraform it in a way. If you're here watching, if you have a suggestion for the project name, go ahead and put that in the comments, and we could do that, because right now my brain is a little bit fried. It's been a long week at work, but if you have some suggestions, drop them in there. If not, I'll just do something basic. Up here, we have our task cards, and then we have our season objectives. So this game is going to be played over 12 rounds. The first round is going to be 5 turns. Yes. So we'll have 1 and then 4 of these ones, and then we're going to be scoring our first season. The second season is going to be a total of 5 rounds as well. No, 4 rounds. There's 12 rounds total. The first one is 5. The next one is 4. And then the one after that is 4 as well. That's what it is. And so these cards will start coming down, and we'll be able to use them. So on our turn, what we're going to do is we're going to choose 2 of these task cards here. And that's going to tell me the action that I can perform. So the 4 actions that you can do, or the 4 main actions that you can do, are fishing, chopping, forest, going into the woods, which is chopping, digging, mining. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's mining. It's the same as chopping, and then tending. So how these all work is, for fishing, if we were to select this, we would get our dice here. We would roll our dice, and then depending on what fishing locations we have unlocked, we would then be able to either fish here in the pond, possibly in a lake, in a river, in a grotto, and then we're going to be collecting resources from that area. So if I were to roll this 5, and this symbol is a wild symbol, I would be able to get anything in this column here, And then I get to choose a number here, and wherever those intersect, those numbers intersect, that's the resource that I would be gaining. So, if I were to do a 5 and a 4, I would be here getting this type of fish. And then for resources in this game, you have to spend the resources immediately, so you can't hold on to them. So what I could do is I could then come over here to my corporate commissary, and I can find that fish, which is right here. And I could trade in that fish for 2 gold, or I could put that fish into my manifest down in here, doing that shape. So your manifest is going to score differently depending on what sheet you have, but we'll go into that in a little bit. So that's kind of how fishing works. The next one here is chopping. And for chopping, this is pretty cool. What this game does is it actually gives you scratch offs. So this top one has to do with chopping. This bottom one has to do with the mines. They work the exact same way. But what you will do is you actually take this Zenith coin and you scratch off a square starting off here on the top row. And then whatever resource you might see, you will then gain, and you do the same thing. You either spend it or you turn it into your manifest. So here, these are the possible resources that I might get. And then you'll see this line right here. That is the deeper part of the mines. And in order to scratch these off, you need to have 2 chopping actions. And so you can do that by upgrading your chopping axe or whatever it is down here. Once you reach the bottom, this is how you unlock those other fishing areas. So if you reach the bottom of the woods, you get the lake fishing. If you reach the bottom of the mines, you get the grotto fishing. We have the tend action here. And the tend action is going to take place over here. And you'll see a couple symbols. And these right here are fences. So we can build fences, and that is, spending money. You can groundskeep. We'll get to that a little bit. And then you see these little squiggly lines. And that is tilling the ground. So that's what you can do when you tend. You will till 6 spots. Once you have spots tilled, you can get different crops. And then if those crops fit in that section, you will then have some crops that you've planted. So I could put this pineapple looking thing right there. If I tend again, I could water it. If I once it reaches this white space here, that would collect me that resource, and then I would do the same thing that I did before over here on the corporate commissary. There's all sorts of different crops and animals over here. So this one fits on a 3x3. This one is a 2x2, I believe. This one is a 3x3, sorry. This one is a 2x2, and then this one is a 4x4. Works very similar with animals, except for the animals you have to have a fenced-in area, and those will fit in there. At the start of every round, they tick up, and you get resources. The difference between the animals and the crops is the animals will replenish, so they just go back once you've reached the white space. The crops, they usually have an X on there, and so you have to discard them, so you can't use them again. Let's see. We have this task that's just getting money, and that's really about it. So eventually we'll start getting these more advanced cards in that will give us more actions that we can possibly do. Eventually we'll shuffle in, so there will be more cards, and we'll just do more actions that way. So last thing here. These are, like I said, our badges. They're just worth victory points at the end of the game. You'll just trade in some resources in order to get that badge. So this basic mines, if you trade in 3 of these blue rocks, you'll unlock that resource. If you do 2 of the 3, you get the badge. Let's see. Over here at the cargo manifest, there's 3 stalls. You have this one, and this one. Anything that is purple here is not going to score any points in stall 1. These are the purple resources. Stall 2, any purples in there will score 2 victory points. So the purple resources, we're going to want to put them in stall 2. And then here, stall 3, this is the mining, the yellow ones. any of those yellow ones in here will score 0 victory points. So we don't want that. We will have these neighbor cards. This is the only difference between the solo and the multiplayer game, is I will just be discarding these, not trading them to my neighbor, and then how many ever I've discarded at the end of the game, I will get 3 victory points for it. So we'll go ahead and draw these two, and actually I get to choose 2. I get 2, and I get to choose one. This one will be hard to do. Let's go for this one first. Discard that one, and then over here we'll do 2. An egg or a fish. Let's do the fish first. And then I'll just kind of talk out my turns as I'm playing, just because this is there's a lot going on. I know that was probably a terrible teach of how to play this game. But like I said, I'll do my best to explain as I'm going or as I'm playing the game. Let me go ahead and start one here, and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so the name. We're just going to name it. Let's see. What can we name it? The Tend Initiative. Let's name it. We're going to be going for purple things, which is badges and wood. Let's just say the Badge Patrol. We are the Badge Patrol. I like it. Okay. So first thing, let me just get my round phase here. We are going to skip the neighbor phase first, except for that I have my cards. Scoring phase, that only happens during round 6, 10, and then at the end of the game. Setup phase, prepare 5 new task cards. We have our task cards out, and then we're just going to do our task phase. So we're going to complete 2 of them. So it looks like our neighbor things that we're going to be getting first are, or we're going to want some type of fish. That will get me points at the end of the game. Blue can start going over here in the cargo manifest. And then I'm thinking also possibly chopping, because that could get me wood. It could possibly get me this stump, but it could also just get me wood, which is good for upgrading my fishing rod. And that would be a good thing to do kind of early on. So let's go with fishing first. We're going to do this task. And so we'll get these 2 dice. And actually, I'm going to actually try to keep track of my round tracker down here. I'm going to do F for fishing. And we'll roll our dice. So we got a 2 and a wild. So a 2 in the blue. I'm sorry, in the white. And then a wild. I think we're going to go for this 4, because that is the fish that I need. So that is going to be what we get. And with that, with getting that, I'm going to complete this neighbor bonus because I just fished up that one right there. And so what I'll do is I'll discard this off to the side, because that will be scoring points at the end. And since I completed my left neighbor goal, I'm going to cross off this one here, which is a piece of wood. Now the piece of wood, let's see, I could do a couple things here. I think we're just going to go into the fishing upgrade. That's probably the smartest thing. I could also trade it in, start building some fences. If I got some fences, I could start getting some animals. Animals would be good. 1, 2, 3. So these are my animals. Which one? Animals are all in my cargo manifest. Where are the animals? They're all here. Nope, that's the fishing one. What is the wool? Oh, that's this one, so that's green. So that would give me green down there, which is okay. Trying to think how many fences I would like, because I have a piece of wood. Or do I just go for the fishing rod? I think we'll just start going for the fishing rod. So we're going to cross off this piece of wood right there that we got for the neighbor reward. Now, I do have to double check something really quick about fishing. I'm not 100% sure if I cross off the fish here that I already fished from that area. I think I do, but I just want to double check. So, yep, rods provide, lures allow players to catch fish. You may not catch fish multiple times from the same space during the same fish task, regardless of a lure or energy bar. So it's only during the same task. I can't fish in there twice during the same task. Okay, so I'm not going to cross that off. All right, so that's the first task, is I did that one. And I'm going to go ahead and put it here in the discard. And then for my second action, I think I'm going to go chopping. I could go chopping, or I could go tending. And if I tended, I could place, again, one of these crops down in here and just start getting some crops. That wouldn't be bad. At the start of next round, I would have one pineapple looking thing. And where's the pineapple looking thing? It's a green right there. That wouldn't be too bad. Or I could come over here, start getting some ore. Or I could trade in for fences as well. So let's go mining. Or I'm sorry, chopping. We're gonna go chopping in the woods. And so I can choose anything here in this top row. There's some possible bonuses that could come from this also, but we're just going to go ahead and chop. There is this road that goes down the middle there. That is just the fastest way to the bottom. So we don't have to go there, but we could. I don't think we're going to. I don't think. No, we're going to go next to the road. We're going to go slightly off the beaten path. And what is that going to get me? A piece of wood. Okay. But this is actually a great piece of wood. Perfect. So some of the spaces here, they actually have a little arrow on the top, and you might not be able to see it, but the background is purple. And so that is actually a chopping bonus. Let's see if you can see it. There's a little north triangle up there. And so I got a piece of wood, and then I get to cross this off, and I got a coin also. So I have a piece of wood and a coin. Man, I might just build. Okay, I'm going to spend the wood for the fences. I don't have to cross anything off here, but I am going to draw 3 fences. I want to get a big animal here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And eventually, yeah, I'll be able to put that on there. Okay. And then with my coin that I got from this bonus, I'm going to spend it down here. And I'm going to start working towards this big guy. Oh no, this is a medium one. Let me see. I messed that up. We're going to. I want this big guy. This one is still good. I'm just going to put a check mark there because that one is still available. Okay. Unfortunately, I didn't unlock this stump here with that chopping. That's okay. I think I got some pretty good stuff from there. So for my second action here, I did chopping. Oh, we didn't even talk about it, but let's look at our end of season goals. So our first season here, we're going to gain 1 point for each crossed out coin on your farm and cargo sheet. So every coin that's crossed off here, we're going to get a point for, and every coin that's crossed off here, we're going to get a point for as well. So that helped out a little bit towards that. Okay, so that's the end of round 1. And all of these are going to go away to the discard. These 2 are going to come down. Well, actually, there's an order here. Let's do this in order. Don't want to skip anything. Okay, so that's the end of the round. It was something like that. Okay, so now we're going to go into the neighbor phase. Use gifted cards or replenish your neighbor cards. So we've already gifted away this one, right? So that's going to be 3 points for me at the end of the game. I'm going to put it up here. Now we get to replenish this one. So I get 2 of them and I get to keep 1. Another fishing one. So I think that's what we're going to go for. Probably this one is better. Okay, so that was the neighbor phase. Scoring phase, we don't have that yet. Setup phase, prepare 5 new task cards. So these will go away now. These will come down. And then 3 of these will come out. Cool. And then growth phase. If we had any crops or any animals, they would grow. We don't have any. So now we're going to go to the task phase. I would like to have some type of animal or something possibly by the end of this round. I don't know if that will happen, but it's possible. Okay. Mining, tending, fishing. So I think we're going to have to fish again. So it would be nice to cross off more coins, but I'm not necessarily going to cross off coins and trade in my neighbor things. So, so this one is either fishing rod upgrade unlocked, 1 completed column, and the cargo manifest. Well, I can't do either of those conditional ones. So a lot of these cards here, most of these cards here have 2 actions. You can always do the top one. Then there's some condition. If you have fulfilled it, then you can perform that bottom action. It's very possible that I can get the upgraded fishing rod. Mining, if I go mining, it's only 1 coin. I need 3 coins. Then I can upgrade my fishing rod. I don't know if it's possible for me to get 3 coins. I think it could be. So let's do a mining action first. Or do we do this action? So if I do a woods action, a chopping action, it's possible that I get 2 coins from there and a coin from there. That would be 3 coins. Fishing. I could get a good fish. Let's go fishing first. Okay. So we're going to fish. And so right over here. Now we're going fishing. And we'll roll our dice. We got a 5 and a 3. Not the best, but that is right here. And that's this blue coral that actually my neighbor wants. And I can sell that for 1 coin. So, is that worth it? The thing is, if I trade it in, I get this blue badge. And blue badges are kind of hard to come by, or purple blueprints is what they're called. Kind of hard to come by. And that's what I need for an upgraded hatchet or an upgraded pickaxe. Maybe I just don't do that. Maybe I just go fishing a ton. 5 and 3. I sell it for 1, and then I go here and hope for 2. Or I could go fishing again. That's tough. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to get that fish and I'm going to sell it for 1 coin. And I'm going to put that coin on my upgraded fishing rod. I feel like I'm doing too much stuff already. Okay. And now I'm going to do this novice fisher. And I'm going to go chopping. I'm going to hope for something good. So I have to go orthogonally adjacent, which would be down. Or I can still go to any one here on the top column or on the top row. I guess I don't think there's going to be another bonus here. There's probably not another bonus on that top row either. But from here, I'm hoping for either some ore or a stump. That gets me 2 coins. Let's just go straight down. Let's see what straight down gets me. Okay, cool. Straight down gets me another chopping action. So I just got another chopping action. Ooh, now what? Do I go straight down again? Yeah, let's go straight down. It looks like just a piece of wood. Boo, with no purple background, just a piece of wood. Okay. So we will just have wood. What can I do with wood? I can trade in for a coin and build my fences. I'm going to do 3 fences. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And again, it's a... Yep, so now I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. 7 more fences. Okay, so unfortunately I did not unlock the fishing rod, so we can't use that bottom action. And we did the chopping action here. Okay. Moving on to round 3. So we'll go back to the round phases over here. Neighbor phase. We don't have to get rid of these. We can if we want to. I think they're okay, so we're going to keep them. Scoring phase, not yet. Setup phase, 5 new task cards. These all go away. Also, my season 2 scoring objective is fences, 1 point for every 2 fences. So that's kind of another reason why I'm trying to go for fences here. Setup phase. So these 2 come down. We are not going to be able to get river fishing unlocked. All right, so here we have actually ran out of our draw deck. So we're going to shuffle these up. And then we're going to draw 3 from there. And so as more cards get added, you have the opportunity to do better actions. One more. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this one is 1 energy bar collected. One or more energy bars collected. Down here we have our energy bars, and the energy bars give you 1 extra action. So they're 2-time use, and you can use them to give you an extra action of either the task that you're choosing to do. So this one, if you have that, you can execute any one of the 4 main tasks. This one, again, same thing, which I'm kind of thinking we do again. We just go here. And possibly we can unlock our fish and then we can go there. Did I cross off the other coin? I don't think I did. Oh, no. I spent the wood up here. That's right. Oh, so we need 2 coins. That changes it just a little bit. A 4 and a 2. So we need 4, 1, 2, 2. Those are the best ones. Hey, Ian, how's it going? How long has it been since you played Tend? What am I doing? I feel like I'm not doing anything. Okay. Let's go. River fishing unlocked. I'm not going to have that unlocked. That is this here. Fishing rod. I need the fishing rod. You know, I could just do this, and then I could unlock it. That's actually not a bad move. I think that's what we do, actually. Okay, so we're going to take that money, and now we've got our fishing rod unlocked. So now that the fishing rod is unlocked, I can fish on the orthogonally adjacent spaces. So wherever it lands, let's say I have this 5 and 3 again, I can go either above it, to the left, or to the bottom of it. So any orthogonally adjacent spots. So I just did that one. I am going to do, we're just going to put Z, I think is what this one is. I'm not sure. We're just going to put Z for Zenith coins. And then we're going to do this novice fisher. And we're actually going to use the fishing action. And then we'll roll these dice again. We've got a 3 and a 2. Okay, so this is cool. Because we're here in this spot. And I can get this fish that's worth 2. It's actually worth 3 gold. And that would let me unlock this. Then I would have my animal. Or it gives me 3 fish that I could put in my cargo slot. My objective 3 is 8 points for each completely filled row in your cargo manifest. So I should probably start doing that soon also. But I think getting 3 coins right now is probably good because that's going to give me more points for season 1. So we're going to take this fish because I have that upgraded fishing rod. And I'm going to cross off these 3 here. And now I do have access to this animal. I don't have a place to put it yet, but I do have access to it. And then I have my fishing rod unlocked. I will now get this item, which I could use it for 5 fences. And that's what we're going to use it for. So we're there. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I only need 2 more fences. Ian, end of last year when you first got it to the table, yeah, it was one of those that I've just been kind of looking at the last couple days or whatever, and I was like, hey, I really want to play that. I haven't played it in a while, so I'm glad I got it back to the table so far. All right, I feel like I'm starting to do something here. I hope I'm starting to do something here. I've almost got this guy in. All right, we are done with this. So we will now go to our neighbor phase. We're keeping those, they're fine. Maybe I get rid of this one. No, we'll keep it, we're fine. Scoring phase, nothing yet. Setup phase. Oh, what was my second action here? I went fishing for my second action. Setup phase, so these will go away. These 2 will come down. 1 animal owned. I think I could do that this time. 1, 2, 3. I only need 2 fences. Growth phase, I have nothing growing yet. Then complete 2 tasks. So I'm definitely going to want to do this one. This one is 3 chopping levels. This might not be bad. I might chop here. Chop again. I just need a piece of wood. This one's good. All right, first thing that we're going to do is we're going to chop. So then we'll go back here. And let's go over. Purple background, no purple background. Okay, but this is a, not sure exactly what it is. I think it's an ore. We got that one. So what can I spend that on? That is unfortunately not going to give me the fences, or I could sell it and sell it for 2 coins. Then if I sell it for 2 coins, I can get 2 there. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to sell it for 2 coins, and then I'm going to spend those 2 coins for 2 pieces of fence. Then I can put my animal in there. Heck yeah. Okay. So that was chopping. And now I guess I'm going to go chopping again. Because then that will give me 2 pieces of wood. And then I can start throwing that into these badges, I guess. Yeah. So let's do this one, the farm clearer. And we're going to do the chopping action again. And we're going to, maybe we go down to go to lake fishing. I don't know. That could be okay. This is 2 chopping levels. Oh, there's something wrong here. I did not count those correctly. There should have been 1, 2, 3. I believe there's 8 green cards at the start for setup. Where's that rule? Where is setup? There should be 8 total. So I should have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. I'm missing one here. Yeah, I'm missing one. That would have been much easier if I just looked over here and I would know how many more green cards I have. There's one more green round, so I do need a green card there. Let me get that real quick. Right there. Okay. Oh, that's a season scoring card. My bad. Here are the task cards. 2 mining levels and river fishing unlocked. So, oh, this is river fishing. Okay. Where were we? So we did our chopping, then we're going to do this chopping also. So we're doing 2 chopping actions here. Let's just go straight down. Yeah, let's go straight down. To do anything else, I'm going to have to unlock my chopping upgrade. So that's an extra chopping action that I just got. So let's go over here. Stump. Nice. I think it's a purple stump. Most definitely is a purple stump. Very cool. So I got the purple stump here. So I did that one first, and then we got a purple stump. All right, so what we're going to do here, we're going to actually trade in the stump here. We'll give that to my neighbor. And I'm going to unlock this blue rock. And that blue rock will go into my cargo manifest. Why don't we start doing some stuff into our cargo manifest? So you may have noticed I have all these different markers here. These just align with that. There is one side that is a marker, and then there's another side that are stamps. So we're going to use the stamp, and the shape that we're going to stamp is just 1. This one scores 0 for yellow, so we're not putting that in there. Might as well just put it here in the first stall. Right there. And that's probably hard for you to see because it's yellow, but I promise you it's there. Okay, so that was the chopping action there. Oh, and then I also unlocked a level, which is a coin. And for that coin, I'm going to throw it down here into my upgraded hatchet, because I'm going to need to upgrade that also if I want to start going down to lake fishing. Okay. And then I have 1 animal, so I get 2 pieces of wood. And what can I do with wood? I mean, I can start coming over here and throwing it into my badges. Probably the best thing. Could possibly start getting this broken bridge to get river fishing. Could trade it in for 2 coins for this energy bar. Let's just go over here to basic wood. So we're going to throw it in this one and this one. So there's my 2 pieces of wood. Ian, what is your showcase theme this month? Yeah, get it out. Try one of the seeds that they have. I was actually looking at the website today, the Tend website, to see like all the challenges and stuff. It's pretty interesting how they do that. Okay, so we're good there, and I did. Chopping and chopping both times here. Okay, so now we're going on to round 5. Okay, neighbor phase. We got rid of that stump. We have an egg or fishing. Let's go ahead and do fishing. It's possible I get an egg. No, probably not. We'll go fishing. Scoring phase, not yet. Setup phase. Tried one of the seeds in the manual when I played, got destroyed. Yeah, I can for sure see that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I was thinking about doing one, but I didn't want to have to pull up the website on the computer and then put that on there. It's just easier to have it out here on the table. I don't want to have to deal with the streaming part of that. So that was the setup phase, and now the growth phase. This grows up a little bit, so now it's on a 2. 2 mining levels and a river fishing unlocked. We don't have that. This is 2 chopping levels. We do have that. So we're probably going to want to trade these things away. So we're probably going to be doing some fishing. So let's do that first. So that's a 5 and a wild, which is fine. We will go right there and we'll collect this fish and we will send it off to our neighbor. And that's going to unlock this purple blueprint, which will be right there. And then we just go fishing again to do the same kind of thing to unlock that, probably. I can still go chopping. I need to unlock the second hatchet. So we're gonna go fishing here. We're doing fishing twice. A 1 and a 2. That is all we need. Ooh, actually, no, we didn't get either of those. That stinks. Okay. So I can get this guy, though. And so we're going to get that guy. And we're going to put him in our cargo manifest. So that is 3 blues. And so this will go here, here, and here. I might want to look into the fishing ones also. And then I get this chopping level because I have 2 chopping levels completed. I get this ore thing, and then that means I get this actual metal. And so this metal is this one here. That's 3 coins or 3 purples. I'm going to put the 3 purples down here in the cargo manifest, because those are scoring me 2 points at the end of the game. Awesome. Anywho, heading out. Oh no, hope you feel better. Yeah, hopefully it's just allergies. Actually, I'm listening to Lola in the next room over. She's coughing real bad, and I'm hoping it's allergies. It's been a couple days, so hopefully you feel better. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Done. So now we will go to the neighbor phase. Get 2 cards, an egg. Of course, I don't want that egg, or a pineapple. I don't want either of those. I guess I'll keep the egg. Actually, I'll keep the pineapple because I could tend and just put it out. Okay, so that's the neighbor phase. Scoring phase. So we are actually going to score now. And so this is our first objective. Big spender, gain 1 point for each crossed out coin on your farm and cargo sheet. So here on my farm, I have This one doesn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, and these don't count. So 8 of those. So I got 8 points for objective 1. I don't know if that's very good. That doesn't sound very good, but that's okay. Right there, 8 points. Okay. End of game. Yep. Setup phase. These will go away. And these will come out. 5 neighbor rewards completed. How many have I done? 3. That one's good. 6 boxes covered with social goods. Social goods are the hearts. So that's these things. Where can I get a heart from? I don't remember that one. Oh, right there. Okay, so setup phase, growth phase, this grows. Woohoo! I got myself a cow of some sort, a milk. So this is 4 coins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's start putting that in our cargo manifest. Just looking to see if there's anything else I can do. I could sell it for 4, and then I could buy some blueprints, which would help me with my hatchets. Could sell it for 4. Give me a bunch of coins here. And finish setting stuff up here. Do I sell it or do I put it? Do I sell it or did I put it? What do I do? 4 coins. I think okay. I'm not going to be able to get that completed column in a cargo manifest. I'm not going to get 6 boxes. I don't have 5 neighborhood rewards. I've only got 3. And I don't have a column. So I could possibly get a chopping level. But what am I going to do with that milk? I'm going to sell the milk. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And then with that 3rd coin, I'm going to buy a copper. And I'm going to cross out the copper over here. I don't know if that was good or not, but that's what I did. So that was the growth phase. This will go back to a 1 now. And then the task phase. Actually, I think this stays. Then it goes to a 1 at the end of the round. I think. Let me double check that. Is it immediately when you see that or at the end of the round? Once a die is placed, set its value to 1. Animal dice may be placed in fenced area. Yep. Collect goods from animals when their dice ticks up to a white symbol. Page 16. When a player completes their growth phase, they may move immediately. Yeah. Return all X dice to the general supply and reset all of those to their 1. Okay, so it does go to 1 right away. Cool. All right. I think we're gonna fish first. You know what? No, I'm going to go trellis. I'm going to tend. I'm only doing this for this over here. And I'm going to put this little pineapple thing there. So I've tended. I could tend again and then actually get it. But I think I'm going to chop. Or do I mine? No, I'm going to chop because hopefully I can get another chopping level. So I'm going to chop. Oh, but fishing. We're going to chop. Okay. Over here. Let's go right here. Yes, it's purple. Heck yeah. Okay, so we're going up another level. We got that one right there. So that gets me a wood from here and a wood from here. So I got 2 wood to spend. And I got that 3rd chopping level. So wood. Man, I might get an egg. Why not? I spend 2 wood, that's 6. This goes on a 2x2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I need 8. That's a lot. 2 wood. Let's sell the 2 wood. And just come over here. 2 wood. What do I do with 2 wood? Let's just go back over here to basic wood. I'm going to throw it down here. And then I just need an ore to complete that. And then I do have 3 chopping levels now. So I get both of these. And I need this. Oh, man. That's legitimately the one that I bought with my money. And that stinks. That's okay, though. I'll just do a yellow in my cargo. Oh, yeah. Both of those, I could just go there for river fishing. Could trade it in for 4 fences. 4 of the 8. This and this. It's 2 coins. 2 yellows. I can go to my basic mines. Let's throw those into. We are the badge patrol. Ugh, put these on the wrong place. Let's go here. We're going to throw them here into the basic mines. I don't know if it was good or not, but that's what I did. Okay, so we tended, and then we chopped. We got this, and then we got that. What did I do with my 2 wood? I threw them in here. Okay, cool. So that's the end of that. We'll go to the neighbor phase. Unfortunately, we didn't succeed anything there. Nothing for the scoring phase, setup phase. Fishing, chopping, river fishing. either fishing lure unlocked. We don't have that. We don't have grotto fishing. So none of those are going to be used. None of the conditional ones are going to be used. Okay, I need to go fishing. Go fishing because we need to try to get something from here. Oh, before that, we just did our setup phase. Now we're going to grow. And I actually do have a pineapple now. So that pineapple is going to be traded away. And it's going to get me a stump. Stump first. And then the stump, I can't throw that into the cargo. What can I do with a stump? Five fences? Why not? What do I need for an egg here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that stump got sent away. There. Okay. So that was the growth phase. I ticked them up, so then I did that. Now I'm doing my fishing action. And we'll roll our dice. Ooh, 2 wilds. I love it. We're going to get this fish. Doesn't matter where. That one goes away. And that gets me this red blueprint. Which is here. Now all I need is this blue ore, this iron. So let's go mining. Because that is a possibility to get it there. So let's go mining. Where do we go? Let's go down the trail. It's an extra action. Let's go down again. Oh man, I thought that was it. That would have been awesome. This is a blue rock. Okay, so that's 3 fences. And I think that's all we need. 1, 2, 3. Then I need some coins. I need 2 coins to get an egg. Which unfortunately I don't have right now and I cannot get right now. But that was mining. Very nice. Okay. Feel like we're starting to make some progress. Possibly. I need to start filling out this cargo manifest. We'll get to it. Neighbor phase. For this one, we will choose this. For this side, oh no, I'm so dumb. You cross off the number of things that are on there. This stump will go over here. Let me see. I've done 1, 2 bonus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I don't remember. I think it was over here. Pineapple was over there. That was over there. This one was over here. I don't remember where that was. Let me see if I can go back. Where was that stump? Hey, Michael. No, you didn't miss it. I'm currently scrubbing through here to see. Oh, the stump was on this side. Okay, cool. So I actually should have gotten 2 bonuses for it being on this side. So I'm going to cross off one more over here. And that is that red again. And I'm going to throw that into the cargo manifest. Nope. I'm going to throw that here into the basic mines. And I'm going to unlock this metal, which is 2 purples. I can't put purple there, but I can put it here. So 2 purples there. Yeah, Michael, actually, I don't even know how long I've been streaming. It's been, just about an hour, so not too bad. Yeah, this one's been pretty good. Been trying to remember how to get to what I was doing. Okay, so that was the neighbor phase. I just got my cards, and I'm all good with all my things. I should have a total of 6 things unlocked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Scoring phase, it is not time to score yet. Setup phase, we're going to prepare these ones. These go away. 1, 2, 3. This comes down, this comes down. Michael, I haven't actually looked into Altera. I think maybe I think it's a bag builder, possibly. But that, if anything, that's the only thing that I know about it. So I don't know. I haven't really. It hasn't caught my eye just yet. Setup phase, growth phase. This goes up. This goes up. Woohoo! I got myself a milk. Milk, 4 coins. Four coins, and then I buy this thing. Yep. I'm selling my milk for 4 coins. Then I'm spending 3 of those coins. No, I can get this pretty easily, I think. No, I'm not going to do that. Milk. I'm going to put it in my cargo manifest. That's 4 things. Or not 4 things, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Bag builder dice placement? Worker placement. Well, that worker placement kind of piques my interest a little bit more there. Maybe I'll look into it. I actually just saw something they posted earlier today on Instagram that they're doing like a tour for it to show it off. That seems pretty cool, pretty interesting. Maybe I should have sold it to get my egg. That's all right. I already did what I did. These are the new cards. 9 boxes covered with farming goods. Farming is green. I don't have that. 12 boxes covered in the cargo manifest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I do have that. You have animals owned. This is one that I need to do because I'll sell that to get my egg. Okay, so we're going to. Hey, Dennis. Hope all is well. Feel like it's been a while since I've seen you. Chopping. Let's go fishing first. Ooh, no. Guess I can't go fishing this round. I mean, I could. It would get me 2 coins, and then yeah, actually, let's do that. Let's go fishing. So we're gonna go fishing. We're on round 8 of 12. Let me just make sure. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Okay. Fishing 5 and a 2. Perfect. That's what I need here. Yeah, buddy. We're going to trade that in. And we will get this one. And now we have this unlocked. We have our upgraded hatchet unlocked. Heck yeah. We do have 2 boxes or 12 boxes covered. So that's going to give me 2 coins. We're going to cross these out and I'm going to give myself an egg. And that egg will go right there. So that was there. And now I might as well just go chopping, right? And get some more wood. So let's go chopping. And let's go down into the bottom part. Stump. Chopping level stump. Sweet. So I get a new level on my chop, which is a wood, and then I get a stump. Oh, and I can just trade in that stump. So I have a wood. Which I can sell for a coin. Let's go here to the energy bar, I guess. Yeah. So that's the wood. And then my stump is going to go here. I'm going to get 2 neighbor bonuses. So I'm going to get this rock and this bone. And this rock will go here, which gives me that. And then the bone I'm going to put in here. And we're going to go like this. Oh, this is going to do a lot. So hold on. I completed that. And then I get a bone. This goes away. Okay. So here I'm going to get, I've completed this badge. And I don't think I get anything for it. I just get the 5 points at the end of the game. And so then I do get a bone. Okay, so now this bone. Oh, no, I need to put in that metal first. Keep putting this on the wrong end. Metal is this one, so it's 3 purples. And I can't put purple here because it would be adjacent. But I do want to put purples in here. So the bone is yellow. Let's go up on yellows here. We'll go yellow 1, 2, 3. And then for purples, we'll go here. We'll go. So that was the bone. It's 3 yellows. And then we got this badge. So those 3 purples. And those will go here. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Sorry. Okay, so we got, this is kind of what it looks like. I know I haven't shown it yet, but there it is. So the bone is these yellows, and then the badge that we just completed here, that one, is those purples up top. You can't have the same color touching orthogonally adjacent, so I had to put them there. Sweet, that was good. And now I get 2 wood. And we're going to throw that here into this energy bar. And we have unlocked this energy bar. Okay. Good round. Hey, Patrick. This is the game that I wanted to buy but have not done it yet. How do you rate this game? A 10 out of 10. So this was in my top 5 of last year. Um, I think it's a really good game. It's going to force you to focus on things, right? So in this game, I've been focusing on fishing and really chopping. And actually, I realize here, yeah, I did fishing and chopping. Um, and it has a Hadrian's Wall combo-ness. I'm going to say it's not as heavy as like a Hadrian's Wall or the Anarchy. It would probably fall on that same level as oh, I said it earlier. Not Three Sisters, but the other one, Fleet the dice game. I would kind of put it on that same weight scale. I like it. It's got a lot of variability. You've got all these different objectives that you can score, and there's tons of them, right? So here's all the other objectives. You've got tons of different task cards that you can put in, so the game is going to be highly replayable. And then just the cool factor, you've got the scratch offs, which is pretty cool. 10 out of 10. I would say this is a solid 7.5, 8, somewhere around there. Yeah, I would say it's solid 7.5, 8, somewhere around there. Okay. Finished everything. Yes. All right. Going to our neighbor phase now. So 2 cards. We're going with this one first. Pineapple and an egg. I think I'm definitely going to do the pineapple because that comes out next. And then on this side, I don't even know what that is. Oh, I can find that underneath in the mines. I'm not going to get that. This one is possible. I'm not going to get either of those, so we'll choose this. All right, after this round, we will be scoring again. Scoring phase, so nothing right now. After this round, we will. Setup phase, these go away. Growth, oh, let's bring these down. Bring these over. Growth phase, oh, this should have reset to 1. And now it's going to go to 2. And this one will go to 2. Oh, look at that, I get an egg. And then this one will go to pineapple, and I get a pineapple. So we're going to trade that pineapple away. And it goes away because it has an X on it. And the actual bonus that it gives us is a geode. So we have this card that's geode, and it works just like fishing. And I get to fish in the geode. So let's see. A 4 and a 1. So that's a bone. Okay. So I get to get a bone. What do I do with this bone? If I throw it into the advanced woods over here, sell it for 2 coins, that's not much. Bone. What do I do with a bone? I guess I throw it into my cargo manifest, right? Worth points. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that was that. That was during the growth phase there. I was able to do that. And now I actually get to do the task phase. So 4 projects complete. Forget which ones are the projects. I think these are the projects. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think those are the projects. A special projects, badge projects also. All of those are projects. So I do have 4 completed. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Could do that and go chopping. Execute any one of the 4 main tasks and have the generalist medal. As over here. I don't think I'm going to get that. Or 1 or more generalist medal. Oh, yeah. I'm not doing that. I have the chopping levels. That would give me the ore, or this thing. I have that. And I have that. Interesting. This one just gives me an egg. What can I do with an egg? It's 1 green. That's pretty good. 1 green. Okay. This, I'm trying to figure out how to, oh, you know what? I just realized. Again, Patrick, combos. I actually unlocked this action here, and this is a mining action. So before I do anything else, because I completed this row, I'm going to unlock this mining action and perform that. So I'm going to go mining. Let's go straight down. Woohoo, that's a level. And a copper. So here on mining, it's yellow instead of purple. So that's a yellow, 1 yellow. But instead of that, I'm actually going to throw it here. And I get a coin. So for that coin, where do I spend the coin? Maybe I try to get some blueprints. I'm going to spend it here. This will let me perform another action at some point. Okay. Okay, so now I'm actually going to do my actions here. Oh, this needs to have river fishing unlocked also, so we're not going to be able to get that one. So I think we'll do these. Actually, this one is better. I think I need to go fishing. We're going to go fishing, and we're going to do this. Yeah, we're going to go fishing. Wild and a 5. Heck yeah. We're getting, oh, yeah. So 5 and a wild, we're going to say it's a 1, and we're going to get this thing. And that is this one, and that's 3 blues. So we're going to put our 3 blues right here. 1, 2, 3. Nice. And then I get one of these things. And I can sell that for 2 coins. Two coins. Then I could till twice. No, I don't need a till. 2 coins. Don't need this yet. The thing is, I also get 2 yellows. I guess I could put them right there. Oh, but yellows score nothing in here. And I can't really put the yellows anywhere around here. What can I use that on? Here on Seasoned Explorer, I guess? I don't have tons of turns left. I want to complete rows. So we're going to, oh man, I don't want to put yellows there. Oops. Sell it for 2 coins. What do I do with those 2 coins? I'm going to go to the buyback program. Purchase any 1 wild good to be used on a badge. So I can get any good, and it can be used on a badge. Okay, so that was that. I went fishing. Now let's go chopping. We're going down. We're going to try to get this lake fishing. Oh, nice. Look at that. That is another level. And it's a stump. Another level and a stump. So another one of these. So that's another wood and a stump. 3 coins. That's what we're going to do. We're going to sell. Oh, man, I should have used that. That was stupid. I didn't realize that. Should have traded that. You know what? We're going to kind of retcon this a little bit. Possibly. Let me think. I sold it for 2 coins. What I would have done, whatever, it's fine. Or we're just not going to worry about it. Dang, that's okay. That is totally fine. What did I just get? I got a stump and a wood because it's a level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to sell that for 3 coins, and I'm going to buy this red blueprint here. And then I'm going to trade in that red blueprint for 1 red. And this is actually going to go right there. So I ended up trading that red blueprint, and I got that right there. That was my mistake. I should have done that one earlier. Oh well. Dropped something. Come here. Grab that. Perfect. Okay. I need to finish a couple of these. Now we got this blue iron. And this iron will... It's 1 yellow. We're going to put it right here. Okay. That's it. Unsure. That's okay. Task phase is complete. Now the neighbor phase. We're going to keep this one out. Pineapple or a fish. Let's do the fish again. Scoring phase. So now, oh, what did I just do? I went chopping. Okay, so now the scoring phase. So we are now scoring objective number 2, season 2, and this is 2 points for every fence on my farm. I'm sorry, gain 1 point for every 2 fences on your farm. So 1 point for every 2 fences. I have, I'm going to start up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 fences. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 fences. So 1 point for every 2, so that is 14 points. And then objective 3, which is basically end of game, and then end of game other from there. This is 8 points for each completely filled row. So I'm wanting to, I need 3 things here, 5 things here. That's possible. Okay, so that was scoring phase. Setup phase, these go away. Grotto fishing unlocked. Oh, you get a geode if you are grotto fishing. I see. These come out. Okay. This is probably what we'll do. Okay. This one gives me 2 coins, and then I can do any main task. Should probably start using my energy bars. And then I don't have any chopping actions, so I could use this for a chopping action. 5 mining levels, I don't have that. Grot, I don't have that. Okay, so we're going to do this energy enthusiast. It's going to give me 2 coins. And we're going to do this one. I'll buy that in a little bit. I think I can do that anytime. No, I think I have to do it now. That's 1. We're just going to buy this here. This is fine. And then 2 for my other coin. What am I going to do for my other coin? Just throw it here. Okay, now, I guess I could have thrown them in the energy. I execute any one of the 4 main tasks, so I will go chopping. I think. What does chopping give me? Chopping gives me yellow. I need to get blue. I need to go fishing. But I want to complete. Because then I can start fishing in the lake. And the lake has some good stuff. Fishing's not terrible, though. Let's go fishing. All right, so I can go here in the pond. a 5 and a wild. Ooh, actually, that's pretty good. We're going to trade this guy in because we're grabbing this guy. So that goes, and that gives me this, which is a purple blueprint, which is 2 red hearts. So we're going to put these here. And then, oh, that was actually this one. That should have been Zenith. I took my coins. And now I'm going to go fishing again. And it's a 1 and a 3. And that gives me, that gives me this guy. And so we're going to throw that guy in the cargo manifest. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to get one more fishing action because I'm going to use my energy. And I think, not 100% sure, but I think an extra action here, you don't roll the dice again. You just use lures allow players to collect more fish. Players may unlock 1 lure. It's 1 fishing action. So I think a fishing action is just still staying in this area. So that's what we're going to use it as, but that's okay because I get this blue one, and I'm okay with that blue one because I'm going to throw that in here. Now that row is completed, and that's going to give me a chopping action. So I'm still on my first one here. Right, I went fishing, then I use an energy for the second fish. And now I've unlocked this chopping action over here, which we're going to go to the woods. Come on. Oh, there we go. And we're just going to go straight down. We're trying to get this other water unlocked. This is, what is this? It's like a coffee pot or something. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but it's this symbol. And that is 4 yellows. Oh man, I wish I could put that right here. But I can't, so we're gonna throw it. Here's the thing, I sell it. I can do another one of those actions. I sell it for 4. I can't put hearts there. Sell it for 1, sell it for some exo wood. That doesn't help. I think we'll just put it in here. Okay, so we'll go here. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was this chopping one. Okay. So that was the first action. Now we're going to I just go fishing again, or do I go mining? I don't need to go mining. Let's go fishing. Go in here. Dennis, have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. A 3 and a wild. So 3 and a wild. This is just a single blue, which is not necessarily what I need, but it is 1 coin. And so we're going to use it as a coin. And we're going to go here. And we're unlocking this here. And perform any one of the 4 main tasks. So we are going to chop. And that is going to get us to the bottom of the woods or the forest. And it's a level. Heck yeah. So that's a wood, which is a coin. Let's throw it into this iron, I guess. I don't think I did my growth phase. Wood. Or I didn't collect my egg. I don't think I collected my egg. I don't remember. That's okay. What am I saying? Wood. I have 1 coin. I'll just put it, I guess, here in the iron. Why not? Okay, so I reached the bottom. And that gave me a geode fishing. One and a 3, so that's a bone. And a bone is yellows. Ugh. Don't like it. A bone. Sell it for 2. Sell it for 2. Okay. That's it for that round. That was a lot. Yeah, that was a lot. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I think I probably missed this, but I don't remember. So I'm going to say I didn't, but I think I did. That's okay. We have unlocked lake fishing. So we can start fishing there. All right, neighbor phase. These things aren't in the lake, but it's more of a chance that I get that than those ones. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. We get a lot of points with the neighbor. Neighbor phase, scoring phase, not yet. Setup phase. I'm gonna have to shuffle that whole deck. 10 size 1 goods in the cargo manifest. I don't even know how you keep track of that. Advanced wood or mine badge. I don't have the advanced mine badge or the advanced mine. One more shuffle here. Got 2 more rounds. Okay. Let's do this one first. So I'm going to get a coin here, and then I'll get a coin here. I have an energy bar, so I'm going to execute any one of the main tasks. I'm going to go fishing in the lake. Oh, hold on. Growth phase. Get a cow, or I get milk. One. Oh, I can't go there. Crud. Not go there. Go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go like that. I'll have to put something there, which I'll do here in a second, hopefully. Where did that come from? That was a growth phase. This resets. Now it's a task phase. Okay, so I crossed off my coins. Now I get to execute any of the main tasks. I'm going lake fishing. Oh, sorry. I put my green right here. I'm going lake fishing. 5 and a 4. So that is this chicken looking thing. It's a 2 fish, which is exactly what we need. Man, but I could get this. But we needed 2 fish. So we're going to go 1, 2. It's exactly what we need there. And then that actually completes this, which gives me another fishing action. And we're going to use it in the pond. 3 and a 5. Not what we wanted at all. Gives us 2 fish. So we'll go here. And then I could use this to go fishing again. So I kind of want to. So I'm going to go fishing again. I put my 2 fish right up here. And we're going to go fishing in the lake, I guess, this time. What can I get in there? Yeah, we'll go in the lake. A 1 and a 1. That is this creature. So 3 fish. And that will go here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the first thing they did was I got my Zenith money. And then I did the other stuff. Okay, now I'm going to go mining because I need an ore. So we're going to go mining. Let's go right here. Okay, well, it's not what I needed, but it is a level. And it's a copper. So it's a coin and a copper. Copper can get thrown in here. And that will go right here. It's worth 0 points, but hopefully it unlocks something for me. And then a coin. And the coin will go here. And that's going to give me a iron. And iron will just turn in here also. All right, so I put my iron or my copper there, my iron there. And that was mining. Oh, I guess that's how you know. They can't be touching orthogonally adjacent. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't have 10. Okay. Neighbor phase. Nothing. I think I'm going to get rid of this one. I'll keep it. I keep it. I'll get rid of it. Okay, that's an easier one. And then an egg. I do think I get an egg for sure. I'd like to keep the egg. I can get rid of this one. And this one is hard. I'm going to get rid of this one too. Pineapple. That would have been nice here. But we'll do this one also. Okay, scoring phase, not yet. What was my second action? I went mining. Okay, this is the last round. These go away. Neighbor phase, did that. Scoring phase, setup phase. 1, 2, 3. These come down. Okay, growth phase. Oh, that stinks. This goes up to an egg, and then it goes away to 1. So I do get an egg. An egg is a one-sized good. So that will go right here. Okay, 2 actions. That's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this is 15 boxes covered with fishing goods. Gets me either of those. I don't have the best place for it, but that's not bad. 3 completed columns. I don't have columns. 9 boxes covered with farming goods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I do have that. Tending, though, I guess I could tend to twice and get 2. Okay, I need this. So I need to go mining. Unfortunately, this is the only one that lets me mine. Is there another way for me to get that? There's not. I definitely need it, though. This is cross out any one good in your project. That's very good. Could have crossed that one off. Ba, 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 ba. How can I do this? Three completed columns. I'm very far from that. I need to get this. This will let me tend. I don't necessarily need to tend, but I want to complete the row because of that. Tending doesn't put anything. I mean, I would have to then tend again, which I could use an energy bar. It would get me a pineapple. The pineapple can't go there. All right, let's see. What am I going to do? I think fishing is probably the first thing, except I can't do anything fishing there, so maybe not. Let's go mining. I have 9 boxes covered with farming goods. I have this. That would be tending and then mining. Hmm. Okay. I think we tend. I planted a crop. And now we are going to mine. We need an ore, or we need a blue, whatever that is. Is this it? No, that is not it. That is an iron. Okay, that's all right. Because we're going to use one energy bar to do it again. Let's go up here. I did get an iron though, so there it is. Heck yeah. What a lucky pull. Okay, and that's a level, which is another one. So got this. I got 2 of those. So here's one. The other one we're going to throw in here. And then for my iron, how much does iron sell for? Just 1 coin. Maybe we can get another. 1 coin is nothing. Purple blueprint, maybe. Okay. Now we did just complete this column. And so that's going to give me another tend action. And with that tend action, we're going to pop up this pineapple, and it gives me a pineapple. And we're going to throw that pineapple right here. Cool. Got that badge. That was the main thing. All right, so that was the first action. Second action. This is the last action. This will get me the most stuff covered, which is probably what I want to do. That's actually exactly what I need to do. Or possibly getting these would be good. So what we're going to do is we're going to go fishing. We're going to use this. And we're going to fish here in the pond because we're trying to catch this stuff. A 2 and a 1. Okay, and that is this one. Perfect. So we're going to trade this away. And it's going to give us a heart. And a heart is 4 red ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to use a extra fishing action. and we're going to grab the one that's next to it. Do we trade that away? That just gives me one red. Could get this, which is 3 blues, which is better. This is 3 points. I think this one's better. So we're going to grab the other one that's adjacent to it. We're going to trade this to our neighbor. It's going to get us a red blueprint. And that red blueprint is a red heart. And that will go right here. And then we get to get either of these. And those are... What is that thing? Oh, they're 3 fish. Oh, unfortunately, I can't put the 3 fish there because of that. So we can't complete that column. But we can... That would have been awesome. Yeah. It doesn't matter where we put it, in all honesty. So we're just going to put it right here. 1, 2, 3. And then that's it. That is the game. That was a lot. Man. Cool. Got that done. Now we're going to go on to final scoring. So let me pull this out. Actually, it's pretty simple. It's right on here. So we're going to go to objective 3, which was this one, which is gain 8 points for each completely filled row in your cargo manifest. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 completed rows. So 4 times 8, 32 points. All right, so total here, 8 plus 32 is 40, plus 14 is 54. Yep. Now we're going to go through and add these up. So each one of these is worth 1 point, and then down here there's a modifier. So if you have any purples in here, they're worth 0 points, and any yellows here, they're worth 0 points. So install 1. We have 1, 2. Well, how many is here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 16, 17, 18. There's no purples in there. In this stall, purples are worth 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, let me count one more time. Let's go across the rows. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay. And then finally stall 3. Yellow is worth 0. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so 29 plus 21, that is 50, plus 18 is 68. That's 30, 50, 68, yeah. Now my neighbors, I think I'm scoring very high on this one. Hopefully I didn't do anything wrong. So in the solo, for every completed neighbor card that you've done, that's worth 3 points. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36. Should be 12 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 36 points. And then for badges, I have 5, 10, so 15. And that equals 41, 51. Okay, so pretty high score here. Let's see. Total, we have 54 plus 68 plus 51 equals 173. All right, and I don't know if there's like a Patreon score thing. I don't think there is. Cargo Manifest, yep, we got that. Neighbor bonuses. Single players function largely the same. During final score, earn 3 points for each filled in box on your neighbor reward track. 7 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, it's for each box. So I get 3 more points. And just make sure I only did 1 pink one. I actually did 3 pink ones. I'm missing some rewards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Should be 15 times 3, which is 45. I didn't do all 15. I missed 2. So we'll actually do 45 points here. That's 9 more points. This is 60. This is 9 more points. That's 182. Okay, not too bad. I'm okay with that. Don't remember my scores before, but I'm very happy with this one. I focused on fishing and chopping in the woods, and that seemed to pay off. So I thought that was pretty good. Thank you, Patrick. Appreciate it. It got kind of crunchy there at the end with a lot of combos coming in. Like I said, I know they're at the end. I just counted them. I should have 15 rewards here, and I only have 13, so I missed 2 of them. So in reality, I don't know which ones, but I should have 8. I should have about 8 more points because I would have gotten either 2 of these or 1 of these and 1 of these, depending on which ones I did. I don't remember which ones where they were. So that'd be 8 more points. That's 190. But there's a lot to kind of keep track on, and very similar to Hadrian's Wall, right? But I like that. I like it a lot. I like the combo-ness from it. And like I mentioned, this was a top game from 2025 for me. So I'm glad I got it back to the table. Really enjoyed it. I'm going to leave it set up because I'm going to play it again later this week. I liked it that much. It's a good one. So, Patrick, if you ever do find it, I recommend you checking it out or at least playing it if you get the chance to. That's all that I have for this one. This game was given to me by Ivy Studio for content purposes, so take that with a grain of salt. But I do enjoy this game. I think it was good. So appreciate you guys being here. As always, remember, like, comment, subscribe. If you found anything in this video that I did wrong, let me know, because again, I know it's kind of hard to keep track of everything. But yeah, just let me know in the comments below. And other than that, we will see you guys next week. Have a good one. See y'all later.